Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day. And today is Thursday the 27th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, fairly decent time frame. Did not get much sleep at all. Couldn't go to sleep last night. It's one of those things where some days your brain doesn't shut off. So that was one of them. So kind of tired today, kind of low energy, I guess is the best way of putting it, but it is what it is. So yeah, did not get a lot of rest, but I don't know, probably 3.5 hours, something like that. So it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't even good rest once I actually got to sleep. So it definitely kicking my butt a little bit. So did jump in the hot tub for a little bit. Went ahead and had my hard-boiled egg and my banana and my liter of water for breakfast, and enjoyed my nice little soak there. Got that going, and then from there, got back in, got a few things done. The dog was supposed to get dropped off much earlier, got pushed back, which kind of sucked because I have to take my father-in-law to the doctor today, and I was hoping to have a little more time to wear the dog out before I had to put him in his crate, because I asked him and if he likes car rides and stuff. I'm like, no, we usually literally give him I don't know, the downer pills, what I call it, like anti-anxiety pills for car rides, because we forgot to give it to him today. He wouldn't eat his breakfast, nothing. They saw the suitcases, and so the dog's super stressed, and they brought the dog over, dropped the dog off finally, and unfortunately I had enough time to get him calmed down, but not very well. Wouldn't eat here either, wouldn't take treats. So I finally said heck with it and just opened his mouth up and chucked the little calming pill in him. That way he couldn't spit it out, kind of thing. So that seemed to, I don't know if it was that it actually kicked in and helped a little bit, or if it was some fact that he just got more used to me. He knew me before. I watched him multiple times in the past. So, but he was definitely really stressed out. So not the best at all in any way, shape, or form. So he got here. We got outside. We got to let him sniff around a little bit. We got to play a little bit, with him and stuff. He's kind of a weird dog. I don't think they socialize him at all. So it becomes kind of a thing, which here at the moment I have no more dogs. I got more dogs coming, but none here at the moment. So it's just him. So went ahead and I even had asked about leaving him out, when I go to the doctor. They're like, oh no, we don't ever leave him out. He'll tear up shit. I'm like, okay, that seems like a sucky thing, but whatever. So went ahead and it was about time to take my father-in-law to the doctor, and went ahead and put him in his crate and got my everything ready to go. So I was putting the crate and left. Asked my wife to check in on the cameras. I put a camera up in that office pointing basically right at his crate, and she said he did whine some, but he wasn't scraping and scratching at the crate trying to get out. But he'll whine just in the living room, just laying on the floor next to you. He'll start whining for no reason. It makes no sense. So yeah, it's always fun. But luckily he settled down, because she said if the kid's getting much worse, she was going to come home. She just turn on the computer and work from home, but it's still a pain in the ass to do that as opposed to staying at the job. So luckily he settled in. She kept checking it throughout the day. She kind of just had it up on her phone right there on her desk and just looked at it. I wasn't gone that long, but it's I leave about an hour before the appointment. Not quite, but it's 35 minutes without traffic. So hate being late to shit. So I got there, picked my father-in-law, came over, got in the car, took him up, and I used to drive across the street to get him. And then I thought, it's better for him to do walking farther anyway. So I now make him walk across the street to me, which the more walking he does, the better life is going to be for him. So he gets in the car and bitches and complains that his new AirPods that my wife bought him for, in lieu of a hearing aid kind of thing, is what they have set up for. Try to treat them like cheap hearing aids. And he just complained about how these things suck and they're not working today and they're a pain in the ass and blah, 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 and just hate these things. He took some out of his ears, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, you have it wrong. It's the stem's sticking pointing straight, it should be pointing down. That's not right. So I'm looking at him, he's pulls it out of his ear. He goes, I'm just not gonna wear them. I'm like, well, do you have the case put them in? He goes, no. I'm like, how are you gonna not lose them? He goes, I don't know, tries to put it back in his ear. And I'm like, that's your wrong ear. That's supposed to be your right ear. We don't. He goes, oh no, it's where I've had it. I go, I don't care, it's the wrong ear. So he looks at it and goes I don't know. I said, just try switching it. Switch mine, goes, oh, these work way better now. So I don't know how long he's had them in the wrong ear, all day today, or just when he headed out to put in the car to come with me, I don't know. But yeah, he has his headphones in the wrong ear. So I'm gonna look into maybe figuring out a way of just Sharpie marking one of them, the left one black or the right one black. That way he always knows whichever side the black is on, and Sharpie one red. So it's always red's on the right, I don't know. lime green is on the left. I don't know. Gotta figure out something. So yeah, because he's like, oh, those actually were pretty good. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, it's amazing what happens when you have them in the correct ear. Because it even does like a hearing test and like sees what frequencies each ear is bad on, and it bumps the EQs up to make it work better. So now not only do you have the headphones in the wrong way, so they don't fit good, they also, you're in the situation where it's blocking out and magnifying the wrong frequencies. So like it's completely whatever. So we head up, get the doctor's office, drop them off, and then I go over and get gas. So my car's low on fuel, so I top off the tank. End up chatting with the guy there doing pump maintenance. He's rebuilding the gas pumps at the station, and we talked for like, I don't know, probably 10-12 minutes, just chatting and bullshitting. My pump had kicked way off, and we were still talking and about just a lot of things. We got talking about anything from like, you know, overspending money and being cheap at the gas station. They said, I know they spend more money on our company coming here and repairing these pumps every year than what they're worth, because they could replace them, get full warranty that's 100% covered for 5 years, and they'll pay us more money the next 5 years than what the pumps would cost them. So it'd save them money to get new pumps. But I see, yeah, that's one check up front, or years ago drag out over the next 5 years. So now they can get a loan for it, all that kind of stuff. We talked about spending money on like golf and all kinds of random shit we talked about. So yeah, had a good conversation. It's one of the things I pride myself on, is I have the ability to talk to anybody about really weird, deep shit, like out of nowhere. Like I met the dude, made a comment about, look, I was wrapping up because he put the parts, put them together, and he goes, no, I just figured out the parts in the order. I got to come back parts. So then he said he's got to talk about how pumps are old and hard to find parts for, and just a lot of that conversations and everything else. So that was a good conversation. Head back over, waited for my phone while I get on the doctor. He got out, got in the car, we head home, and had a nice little chat with him on the way back. And then he was complaining about I got a barbecue grill in the backyard of the house. I don't use it anymore, so I got a big green egg, but he just throw it away and I haven't done it yet. And he wants it moved. And apparently it's in his vision when he looks out the window. And apparently after 2 years, now it drives him crazy, and he can't think about anything else but that. So went and moved it. I headed out for a run. I got back from the doctor though, went back in, dropped him off, got the dog out. We played around a little bit, hung out and chilled out a little bit. Then wife was heading home, so I went ahead and changed my running gear because I went to put the dog back in the crate again to go run. So waited till I knew she's on her way home, let the dog out for 15 minutes at most, and then basically took off, got my run in. Wife got home, she knows the dog, so she met him before, not a problem. Said she was a little bit standoffish at her at first, and he's like, oh shit, I know you. Came up and they were fine. So the dog got up there, went ahead, got back from my run, got myself a shower. We ended up having ourselves a lovely little dinner, knocked that out, enjoyed that, watched a little bit of TV together. And it was funny because the first part of the episode, the dude, not gonna film, something really bad happens. I'm like, oh yeah, he did. She's like, what? I'm like, do you see this last episode? I was like, no, it's not. It's like the last episode of this season. There's another season and stuff. And I thought she was gonna cry. And I'm like, it's just a joke, calm down, he's not dead. She gets so emotionally attached to people in shows, it's so funny. So yeah, it makes me kind of chuckle in that whole process. But got done with dinner, the dog ate his dinner finally. Didn't eat breakfast all day today, so I was glad to see him ate all of his dinner, which was good. And then from there we headed back outside, had myself a cigar, chilled out for the evening, and watched a bunch more YouTube. Headed back in, kind of late-ish. Ended up, before I headed out, we got talking about stuff, so I ended up not going out as early as I really would have. So got a late start out there, had my cigar, got back in late. Wife was like wide awake, so I couldn't sleep last night. She can't sleep tonight, so we were up, we watched a show together, and then it's like 1:30 in the morning, and she should have been asleep hours ago. And tomorrow is the last day of the month, which it means she has tons of work to do, and now she's gonna be going to work tired, so it's going to definitely suck for her, but shit happens. So I have a feeling she'll be working late tomorrow as my guess. We'll go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.